straight to questions for Josh Hoover.
Josh, can you just talk about the day that the guy you just dapped up had?
Yeah, I mean, every time I looked for him, he was like running wide open, just making guys miss and running great routes. And, I'm just so proud of him. What a day for him and happy for him. And, he's a team player. There's been some weeks where I haven't gotten the ball as much as I would like to. And so for him to go out and have the day he did today, it's awesome to see. And couldn't say more about, who he is as a person and a player.
On the first one, did you think he'd make it all 81 yards?
When he caught it, I was like, we're going to need a block. And Savion made a heck of a block. And so we talked about last night at the hotel about having championship level effort. And, Savion, he comes off of his route. He beats the corner, so I could have thrown it to him too. He comes off his route and pins the guy chasing Jared. And, Jared scores. And so that just shows you what kind of guy Savion is. And, playing receiver, it's obviously important to play well with the ball, but you're only going to have the ball 8 out of the 75 plays if you have a good game, And so it's about what you do when you don't have the ball. And so Savion's a great example of that. And, I knew Jared was rolling pretty good. He's pretty fast, so I thought he had a chance. But glad he got in.
You're in a pretty big game yourself. How much do you feel like you just kind of grown as a player since that BYU game?
Yeah, you see a bunch of different situations and looks and blitzes, and you just kind of start to recognize things and just understand when, you need to take a chance and when you don't, and, when to check it down. And so I think just playing has really helped me, and developing over these last couple games has been big, and just looking forward to continuing to find ways to get better. And, we haven't reached our ceiling, that's for sure. So we're definitely going back to work tomorrow and kind of get this thing figured out going forward.
You had a couple good runs in the third quarter. That big long run on third down, I believe. How good it feel to get some yards on the ground?
Yeah, they were playing. We called a draw there, and we knew they were going to play like 2-man, which is perfect for a draw. And so Coach Browell's made a great call. I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, And then, sure enough, there's a look we wanted, and that's why they pay him the big bucks. So he made a great call, a bunch of great calls on third down tonight, and felt good to pick up the first down. And I thought I was trying to get in, but I kind of slipped there, and guy tackled me. But glad we could get it in there.
Josh, for the season it's been, how important is it to have this win and have the opportunity now next week to get the ball?
Oh, it's awesome. We've got our eyes on one thing, and that's beating OU next week, and we're gonna go do whatever it takes to try and get that done. And I think we're all really focused on doing that. It's kind of good this week that we don't have school over Thanksgiving break, and we can just really lock in and spend a lot of time preparing and just getting ready to go. So it feels like a playoff game to me, like a high school playoff game. It's like you win or you go home, and so we're focused on getting it done. And I want to play in a bowl game just to spend 3 more weeks with these guys. We're never gonna be around these guys again, and this team is this team, and it's this year. And so that's what's motivated me, is just to play another game and to spend more time with Josh Newton and Jared Wiley and these guys that I love so much. And John Lands played a heck of a game against his brother tonight, which is kind of odd, but just that's what's motivating us.
Josh, how important was it to get points on the board early in the first half, and kind of take that momentum going into the second half too?
You said getting points going in.
Yeah, and then instead of having to score all of them in the second half.
No, it was definitely good that we were able to start fast in the first half. We really should have been up 28-10, I think, at halftime. We didn't execute very well in the first quarter on the goal line, and we had a couple plays we wish we could have had back, but it felt great getting some points and having kind of an early lead, and just kind of gives you that not comfort, but a little bit of a cushion. And I think it gives the defense confidence that they can go out and just play free, and so it definitely helped, I thought.
Josh, you've got 5 starts under your belt now. How do you feel you've grown from start 1 to now?
Well, it feels like I got about 50 after these 5. But, it's been, I felt like I've definitely grown a lot, and, I kind of talked about it, but the ups and the downs, like you have to go through some of that sometimes to grow and to learn. And I'm thankful for Coach Dykes and Coach Briles and the offensive staff for believing in me and giving me a chance, even through some of these ups and downs. And, it just has given me confidence to continue to get better, continue to grind, and just be patient with this process. And I'm thankful for the guys around me and the way that they played. I can't say enough about our offensive line tonight. They did an unbelievable job. I could have sat down back there, got up and tied my shoes, and still threw it 30 times. So,
already talked about how they get the same text every week that you're up here watching film and they want to come talk to you. Is there a person that's had like the biggest impact on you on watching film and the importance of that?
Yeah, you know, it'd be my dad. My dad played football, and you know, he always told us that there's a physical part of the game and there's a mental part of the game, and you get the edge in the mental part. Everybody's gonna be out there practicing and doing all that when you get to a certain level, but it's the guys that spend the time to pick up maybe on one thing. You might watch 3 hours of film just to find one little thing on a third down to say, oh, okay, when this guy blitzes, the corner's a weak backside, and just whatever it is, you know, you watch all that film just to get little edges like that. And so my dad's made a huge impact on me and just the mental side of the game. And I remember from a young age him explaining to me, you know, what was going on. And, you know, I played linebacker, he played linebacker playing. And so when I'm little, he's like, hey, look at their knuckles. You know, if their knuckles are white, you know, their weight's on the front, there's going to be a run. You know, if he's sitting light, he's either pulling or it's a pass. You know, so just picking up on those little things through film has been huge and just influenced by my dad.
Jared's connection seems to have gotten stronger over the last 3 weeks. What's led to the increase in production?
I think just me understanding, you know, the offense and just doing a better job of getting it to him. Jared's been playing well all year. You know, it's just, you know, you got to get the ball to him, and so he's a really savvy guy. And I think our connection just kind of got better over the last couple of weeks of playing together. And you know, I'd never really thrown to any of these guys because I was always the second team guy, and so when you get to practice and go all week and throwing and just building that chemistry, it really helps. You know, like we had Savion on a deep one today, and same deal. You know, Savion and I and all those receivers, our connections got better, especially, you know, Jared.
How much did the defense's performance in the second half, all those fourth down stops, things like that, help you guys on offense?
Yeah, you know, we talk about playing complementary football, and that's really big. And so when they go get a stop and then we go score, I mean, that's huge. It's the energy, it's the momentum. Excuse me, and just that momentum's huge, especially at home. You know, the crowd's into it, and so just playing complementary football is huge. And the defense did a great job of giving us opportunities tonight to go score, and with short fields and all that stuff.
We'll go 2 more questions if you have them.
It didn't look like, you know, you guys were having success no matter what on offense. It didn't look like Baylor had an answer. How much confidence does that give you guys as you head up to Oklahoma next week?
Yeah, it gives us a lot of confidence that, you know, when you do the things you're supposed to do and you know what to do and you execute and you're where you're supposed to be, and, you know, I take care of the ball, and the offense line does, you know, what they do every week. It gives you confidence that you can go out and score points no matter, you know, what you're doing. So we believe that, you know, we're a good offense and we have good players, and so to be successful, all you have to do is just do your job and be in the right spot and just trust one another. And I think that's what we did tonight. So it gives us confidence going into the next week that that's all we need to do is just be us.
Anything else for Josh? Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
There's final stat books.